Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss Mollis test. In today's video we will discuss principle of Mollis test, operational procedure of Mollis test along with the discussion of various Viva question and in the end we will see demonstration of Mollis test. So please watch this video till the end. Mollis test is a general test for all carbohydrates and the principle of Mollis test is carbohydrates, when treated with concentrated H2SO4, undergo dehydration to give furfural derivatives. These furfural derivatives are the 5 carbon containing compounds. And these compounds condense with alpha naphthol to form reddish violet colored products. That is the principle of Mollis test. And pentose will give rise to the furfurals while hexose will form 5-hydroxy methyl furfurals. This is the picture showing the reaction of Mollis test. Carbohydrate when treated with H2SO4 undergo dehydration and it will form a furfural. Over here there is an example of glucose which is a hexose sugar, so it will lead to the formation of 5-hydroxy methyl furfural. Now reagent required for the Mollis test. So first we require Mollis reagent, that is alpha naphthol in 95% of ethanol. Second one is the concentrated sulfuric acid. These are the reagent requirements for the Mollis test. Now procedure for the Mollis test. So in the test tube, take 2 ml of carbohydrate solution and add 1 to 2 drops of 1% alcoholic alpha naphthol solution and mix it properly. And to this add 2 ml of concentrated sulfuric acid through the side of the test tube to form a separate layer. A violet color ring is formed at the junction of two layers. That means Mollis test is positive and that means there is a presence of carbohydrate in the solution. That is regarding the procedure of Mollis test. Now there is a one particular Viva question which is asked, will glyceraldehyde give Mollis test positive? So answer is no. Glyceraldehyde is a 3 carbon containing aldo sugar and in the Mollis test there is a formation of 5 carbon containing furfural derivatives. So glyceraldehyde will not give Mollis test positive. So glyceraldehyde is the exception for the Mollis test. Now we will see the demonstration of Mollis test which is done for the carbohydrates.
So we have already seen the principle of Mollis test. Now we will do the procedure of Mollis test. So for the Mollis test we will need carbohydrate solution, alpha naphthol, concentrated H2SO4, round bottom test tube and test tube holder. So these are the things you will require for the Mollis test. Now first you have to hold the test tube with the help of test tube holder, because you are going to deal with the concentrated H2SO4, so you have to hold the test tube with the help of test tube holder. Then you have to add around 2 ml of carbohydrate solution in the round bottom test tube. Then you have to add 1 drop of alpha naphthol. After adding the alpha naphthol, mix it properly and then you have to add 2 ml of concentrated H2SO4 through the side of the test tube. So after adding concentrated H2SO4, you will be able to see violet color ring at the junction of two liquids. So if there is a development of violet color ring at the junction of two liquids, that means Mollis test is positive and that means there is a presence of carbohydrate in the solution. So that is all about Mollis test. Thank you for watching. Thank you.